Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Married at First Sight, Season 9, Episode 3. I don't know, y'all. It's really freaking hot. It's hot. I wore a dress the first time I went out. I wore some jeans the second time I went out. I want to wear some freaking shorts, but I'm not trying to go do this Uber shit in no shorts because Jamie and Elizabeth. Jamie doesn't know what will happen. He doesn't want to rush the sexual sexiness. Um, Elizabeth says that she is a sexual person, so anything could happen. He helps her out of her wedding dress. She's standing there full blown naked. I don't know if her whole breast was out, but they then put on masks. And when they woke up in the morning, they told us that nothing sexual happened between them. They're doing a new thing where they each go see each other's family or their in-laws individually. So Elizabeth goes to meet Jamie's family, and the father says that he likes Elizabeth, he likes her personality, and he likes the fact that she seems like she will be upfront with Jamie and confront Jamie on things, and that's what he needs. Her parents meet him, and her father is like, I didn't like you kissing all on my daughter. You can't have her heart is mine. And Jamie was like, if y'all got such a tight bond, I don't know where I'm gonna fit in. Obviously, he didn't say that to their face, but the father was just going on and on, like, I don't want to hear you talking about lying in the bed with my daughter. I don't want to hear you talking about this. I don't want to hear you talking about that. And it's just like, your daughter went on Married at First Sight. So, and plus, if you seen all the shit your daughter was doing in this episode, I know you wouldn't be saying all of that, okay? So they meet back up with one another. They receive a gift. The gift is telling them that they're going to go to Antigua. They get on the plane. They go to Antigua. They are staying in this nice condo. She puts on this little number, a lingerie number. And I don't know, but I feel like lingerie, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but if lingerie, you're gonna have on lingerie, I feel like you shouldn't be done up, obviously, but you should have on some lashes, that don't come off. You should have on some lashes, you should have on some lip gloss, and you should have your hair, in a cute style. And she had on lashes, but she ain't have on no lip gloss, and her hair was just in a bun, and then she said that she's ready to jump his bones and she's ready to have sex, but she wanted to wait until the honeymoon so it could be a more memorable experience. So that's the end of their story. And also, I want to let you all know my earrings will be back July 1st. My new series will be starting July 1st. And also, I am reviewing Claws, so you can check that out right up here. And the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast will not be out today, but it will be out on Sunday. And I'm thinking about actually moving the day. The day probably will be moved to Sunday. We see Greg and Deonna. Greg says that he's very attractive. He's very attracted to his wife. So, he hopes that they can, engage in the sexual behavior. Deonna says that she's feeling very awkward right now, and it feels weird for him to just be standing in the bathroom watching her take off her makeup. I don't know why he was standing in the bathroom watching her take off her makeup. I mean, like, it was weird, but it was cute. And I actually like Greg. I didn't find him the most attractive, but he has a good personality and he's funny. So, funniness and a good personality will beat out well, if the man looked like Trevante Rhodes, I'm going to have to take looks over personality. But, I like a good personality, okay? I do. He pulls out his phone and he's like, I hope this ain't too forward, but can I have your number? She like, yeah, what do you want me to put my name in as? And he like, what about Shawty or Slim? She was like, no, it's just gonna be wifey. He was like, I put my number in as Big Daddy, and she was like, no, it's just gonna be hubby, okay? Thank you. My cat is using the litter box. I know that y'all didn't need to hear that, but she meets with his family. His family says that he's very strong-willed. She says that she's also very strong-willed. She's really happy to sit down with his family to garner the support of his family because this has been, something that she's been working on and working on herself for 10 years. It's really exciting to know that she has the support of his family. He sits down with her family. Her father is the way that Elizabeth's father should have been acting. He said, I love my daughter. I love her. I love her. There's no water in here, so I'm going to die. I love her. I want to know what your intentions are with her. He said, my intentions are to grow with her, to get better with her every single day and to build a lifelong union. He says, I feel confident giving my daughter away. I do have respect for you, and we are here for you. You can call us, you can text us, it's whatever. I'm giving away my daughter to become this man's wife and to grow with him. And I thought that that was really nice because even though you don't know this man, he's still not acting all overprotective and gross. Like, not gross, but like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Elizabeth's father was doing too much. Okay. I know that I'm running through these. I know these reviews be real quick, but sometimes you got to give the quickness. Okay. We see Amber and Matt. Matt says Amber is very forward, so that makes him more attracted to her. So who knows what will happen? Amber says that it feels so good to kiss Matt. And they may be physical tonight. It's all up in the air. They didn't have sex. And he thinks that that's great because he wants to set the pace. He wants to build a a strong foundation, and have everything go right with this girl. So she asked him why he didn't invite his parents. He said that they had I guess, a bitter divorce, and he didn't want fact that he was getting married to bring up any feelings toward his mother, or to bring up any old feelings that his mother had about her marriage. And he hasn't talked to his father in like 2.5 years. And it would have been weird out of the blue to say, hey, you know what? I'm getting married at first sight. I want you to be here. Amber is worried that she's not going to meet his parents because she knows that the best way to learn about someone is to learn it through their family. So she hopes that they can rebuild their relationship so she is able to meet her in-laws. So she goes to meet with his friends. His friends ask, why is she still single? She says, I think it's because I don't pick good men, or I pick men who aren't ready to be in relationships. He sits down with her family. The father says that instead of giving her a gift like, chocolates or sweets or treats or anything, just respect her and give her the love and the affection that she needs. And that'll mean more than anything to her. Now, I guess this was her stepmother with the brown hair. He was talking about how, he may move, he may stay in Charlotte. I think he still want to play basketball or something. Something he said. And the stepmother opened up her mouth and she was like, well, I really don't want her to move. She's grown up here, so I really want her to stay. Well, girl, you better shut your it don't matter what you want. That's number one. And they asked why he didn't invite his parents. He said he didn't want to bring the mood down. He didn't want to taint the mood. He didn't want the mood to be negative, and he just wanted to be surrounded by positive people. The stepmother says that, well, you're accepted into this family. You're a part of this family. We're here for you. They then meet up to discuss how the meeting went. She then starts talking about having a baby, and that makes him very uncomfortable. She says that she knows that it makes him uncomfortable, but since they're married now, nothing is off limits, and she likes the look that he gets on his face. Okay. I love people who make people uncomfortable on purpose. I mean, like, I make my husband uncomfortable all the time. I love it. I love it. So we see Iris and Keith. Keith doesn't want Iris to know that he knows about the virginity, okay? So he waits for her to approach the situation. Iris is they're both laying in the bed. Iris is like, tell me a secret and I'll tell you one. I can't remember what he said, but she says, well, I'm a virgin Keith says that he never thought that he would be matched with a virgin, and he has mixed emotions. She said that he asked her, why is she a virgin? She said that she saved herself specifically for marriage, and he says thank you for doing that, and he doesn't want to rush anything. He doesn't want to make her feel, what's the word, uncomfortable. He just wants to take everything slow. So obviously, they didn't have sex last night. And she said, so now that you've had a chance to think on it, how do you feel about me being a virgin? He's like, nothing has changed. I still, I'm okay with it. I still think that we can be cool. She goes to meet his mother and father, and they talk about stuff. I don't know. I just couldn't sit and look in the mother's face after she ran her mouth like a chatty Kathy. She said, the mother said that she wanted Iris to give it 110%. Something she said, I really didn't listen, so I don't really know. Iris said that it felt good that she had the same energy that she had with Keith, with his family. So we see Keith, he sits down with her family. They talk about things. The mother asks if he knows Iris's birthday. He says her birthday. Then the father is like, okay, let's cut all the other stuff. Okay. He asks Keith, how will he make this marriage work? Keith says that he will continue to make himself better every single day. He will continue to grow and continue to be a good listener. And the father is very pleased with this answer. He says that Keith seems like he wants to make it work, and that's the most important thing for him. Keith feels better after meeting with her family, and they both say that they're in it to win it. So they get to the honeymoon suite, and Keith says, how did you envision your honeymoon to go? And she's like, well, I kind of envisioned it going with someone that I knew, that I had known for years, because this is a completely different situation, and I don't know, people usually go there when they're already in love and when they're like rekindling a romance and we're just starting one. And Keith says that he understands that Iris may feel a little bit of pressure, because it's the honeymoon and the pressure to have sex, but he wants to just make her feel at ease and make her feel comfortable and make her feel like everything is okay and everything will be fine. Okay. And that's the end of the review. I know that it was quick, and I know y'all probably hate me for these quick reviews, but if I didn't do these quick reviews, I wouldn't stick to my schedule. Okay. So I have to do other things. I have to not be hot. I have to pick out something to wear. I just got to do some other stuff. But I will be back on Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday for my Love After Lockup review. If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything you need to know about me will be in the bottom bar below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.